Hello Clanmates, my name is JC Woolsey, or if you'd prefer, the Rifft Wolf. This is Riftt Clan Reviews, or yeah, I might call it that, probably will, I don't care really. We're just looking at what new stuff Riot likes to throw in our faces. Now, for the first one, we've got a new champion, Kayn the Shadow Reaper. Straight away, we could just say, this is just badass. Look at the guy. Is that the side from Dante's Inferno, or what? It looks like
that's a bit too far. The side from Dante is no. That's a bit too far. That's taking disrespect out of Dante, man.
Oh god.
I love his hair though.
Yeah, he's really cool. I really like
his
the look.
hair's even more awesome than Yasuo's.
No offense, but I have a thing for guys with long black hair. It's just me.
Yeah.
Oh, Rio's got a crush on the new champion already. We know.
Yes,
I have a crush on the new champion.
This is just starting off by looking at the splash art. I'm loving this. The scythe is a Darkin weapon, aka Darkin being Aatrox. He's the only other one that we know of. We did know that they were an ancient race, but this is the only other time we've ever seen a Darkin weapon. This one's apparently called Rahast. I don't know. How do you pronounce it?
They're related.
Oh, they probably are. They are the same race, but apparently Kayn fights for control with this scythe, and it gets super badass later on. So
the Darkins are like similar to the Watchers in the respect of how they were a thing, but then they like kind of got forgotten for a while. So
what I wonder about though with this shaman is this a common thing for the Darkin? Do they fight for control over whoever picks up the weapon? Is that what happened to Aatrox? Did Aatrox as a human find the Darkin blade and did it take control of him, and turn him into a monster? Because this like demon in the background, that is Rahast if he wins the battle for control over Kayn. Anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves a bit here. Yeah, this is Kayn with his control over the scythe, and this is Rahast with control over Kayn. We're getting a bit ahead of ourselves there. That's the passive. So if we scroll down a little bit now, we've got Kayn the Shadow Reaper, a peerless practitioner of lethal shadow magic. Shida Kayn battles to achieve his true destiny to one day lead the Order of Shadow into a new era of Ionian supremacy. Holy crap! He's Zed! He audaciously wields the sentient Darkin weapon Rahast. I don't know. Rahast, is it? I don't know. Undeterred by its creeping corruption of his body and mind, there are only two possible outcomes. Either Kayn bends the weapon to his will, or the malevolent scythe consumes him completely, paving the way for the destruction of all Runeterra. Oh!
So just from that alone, you think? I mean, it's like as you said, we see him the two different outcomes of what will happen. So obviously, Aatrox lost the battle with his blade.
Yes.
Obviously, because he looks humanoid still, kind of. But
it's like he's kind of like he seems to me, like, just from the splash art at the moment, he seems to be kind of like a mix of Nightmare from Soul Calibur and, like I said, Dante, because it's a big sword, and he's sort of like half corrupted, like, Soul Edge tends to like corrupt the people that wield it.
So it's basically Azaz as a male weapon, but Dark Soul, but Soul Edge.
Yeah. If he's like that, though, I wonder if he's gonna have interactions with Zaya and Rakan.
Yeah, because Zaya and Rakan, they hate Zed for whatever he's doing, and this guy seems to be working for.
I wonder if this guy will actually know Aatrox though.
I think he will if Rahast wins. If Rahast takes control of him, I think there might be some sort of interaction. But I think if Kayn takes control, he probably won't know anything about him.
What if it's a bit like Elementalist Lux?
Could be.
Because she has different interactions.
Yeah, depending on what form she's in. Like, she has interactions with the element, like different elements. So if she's in her fire form, she talks to the water element champions like Nami and things like that. Anyway, so let's scroll down and have a look at his abilities then. Passive, the Darkin Scythe. Kayn wields an ancient weapon and fights the Darkin within it, Rahast, for control. During each game, one will consume the other. Kayn hones his shadow skills by hunting ranged opponents, while Rahast fuels his bloodlust by going toe-to-toe with melee enemies. If Kayn wins the struggle, he ascends to become the Shadow Assassin. If Rahast is the victor, the Darkin consumes his host and takes center stage. That's really creative. I like that. So if he's
that is still kind of awkward though if you think gameplay wise, because there ain't actually a lot of ranged champions if you think about it. Most of them are melee. So I'm not sure. When it says ranged champions, do mages count amongst that as well?
Yes, they will. They will do. Like anyone with over 300 auto attack with 300 or more auto attack range is considered a ranged champion. So Shadow Assassin deals bonus magic damage during the first few seconds out of combat with first few seconds of combat with champions. So that's if he's taken down his ranged opponents. And if you get the Darkin, you heal for a chunk of all spell damage dealt. He's got Spell Vamp. Cool. So if you're beating the crap out of melee champions, you get a load of healing, and if you're killing ranged ones, you get bonus damage. And I think this like builds up. So if we watch the video, this is the teaser that we got. This is the teaser that we got. I see. And then he absorbs all of that.
He's a bit like Thresh.
And then he can transform in the fountain. And he takes...
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? So the scythe goes blue. And then he gets his bonus damage. Which is ridiculous, actually. And then... So now killing Zed... So we kill Zed. And then I have seen this. This is brutal as hell. Watch this.
Oh, my God.
I know, right? But look at him!
He's a Canary.
Holy shit.
He looks like Iron Bull.
Yeah, he does a bit.
Dragon Age reference.
Yeah, he does look like Iron Bull. I like that. That's really cool if you ask me. I think that Riot said that they had a completely new take on a transforming champion, and I think they've really delivered with that passive on its own. Like, I'm really interested to see what those abilities are, though, because if you look at the icons, it looks like you've got Q and W are like Darkin, E and R, E and Ultimate are his human sort of thing, his Shadow Assassin stuff. So, moving on to the Q is called Reaping Slash. Kayn dashes forward, striking nearby enemies at the end of the dash. Both the dash and the strike itself deal physical damage. It deals bonus damage to monsters, because they did say he was going to be a jungler. And this appears to be an interaction with his passive. This ability deals bonus % health damage. Of course, it's Riot Games. They like % health damage. Against all enemies except minions. And it deals... well, I think that might be a mistake.
Yeah, they said the same thing twice.
Yeah, okay. So let's have a look at the ability then. Oh, it's only a short range dash. That looks cool, though. I like it. And then he's there. He's in his darkened form. So that was pretty cool. Like, so it's pretty simple. Like, short range dash with damage at the end. So it's relatively simple ability, but I imagine it's probably going to have a lot of burst damage.
Why does he remind me of Yasuo?
Because Yasuo dashes and presses Q.
Oh, it's Yasuo's brother.
No, we don't need more Yasuos. Please no. Don't give Riot any ideas, Angel.
Anyway, Yasuo killed his only brother, so there you go. He can't have a brother.
What if this is what happened?
No. Just stop
No,
now.
Yasuo killed him.
It wouldn't work like that. Oh.
It could do. It's Riot.
No, if it was to be Yasuo's brother, he'd have to be like Scion, a form of undead, or even something like Carpus.
Hey, the hair's
similar, okay?
There was I will say there was like I don't know how to describe it, but there was like rumors that they were working on a cyborg Yasuo, basically. Like it was Yasuo's brother
Oh,
as
Jesus
a cyborg.
Christ. It's gonna be fucking Metal Sonic. They've done the fucking Metal Sonic shit.
Okay, let's move on to his W anyway. Blade's Reach. Oh, this interacts with both things. Deals damage.
I don't like the Shadow Assassin one.
Deals damage in a line that significantly slows all enemies. Shadow Assassin leaves behind a living shadow that casts Blade's Reach in Kayn's stead. The living shadow's blade has increased range. And Darkin, Blade's Reach briefly knocks up struck enemies. Oh god, he can interact with Yasuo. Run! So, there's that. That's his normal. And then this one... Oh! That seems really annoying. And then obviously, yeah, he knocks them up out of that one. But yeah, that one, the Shadow Assassin one does seem to be really annoying. Because he doesn't have to stop to cast it. And he's stealing abilities from Zed there, so I don't like that. I think again, it's a relatively like simple thing that just it gets more complex with his passive once he's chosen. Like, so again, like I mean, so far his abilities they seem to be like mashed up really from other champions, but I do like them. I think he's going to be quite interesting just from these so far. I'm really excited to see what his ultimate's going to be. But let's have a look at his E now. Shadow Step. Oh god, does he really have Zed's thing? Kayn gains a burst of movement speed and the ability to walk through walls for a few moments. When he first enters a wall, he will heal for a small amount and the duration of Shadow Step will be greatly extended. He won't get the duration extension if he's in combat with enemy champions. Okay, so we can't just walk out of a fight. Okay, I'm glad of that. Shadow Assassin gains additional movement speed and immunity to slows when activating Shadow Step. What?
Bullshit.
Let's have a look at it though.
That's more BS than you.
Oh my god, that is ridiculous.
That is horseshit. The only person who'll be able to catch him is Talon.
Talon kind of reminds me of Barb, though.
Except Talon,
the effect.
hang on, Talon can't even catch that because he could just run through the wall like all the way. He could just carry on running through a wall.
He could run that way.
Like he could just stop in the wall. That is stupid. I thought Fizz thought this map. I thought Fizz and Talon were the only ones that thought the map was 2D. This guy literally is 2D map. Fortunately, he only gains this bonus movement speed if he doesn't get run through by his own scythe. Like, okay, I think I'm terrified of this ability because this is just like I hope it's like Aurelion Sol where you can see him when he's flying over walls. Like, I hope you can see him if he's coming through that.
That's not gonna happen, man.
No, you think he's just gonna be invisible and come out of a wall and rip your face off?
It's gonna be like a whole Yi queue where he's actually out of the map for a second.
What, you think he's gonna be untargetable? Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think. Oh god. Okay, should we take a look at the ultimate then? Umbral Trespass. That sounds awesome. Kayn may infest a nearby enemy champion who has recently damaged. What? Who he has recently damaged. Learn to read. Trespassing into a champion makes Kayn untargetable for a few seconds.
There it is.
Oh my god.
Reactivating the ability during this period ends the effect early. Kayn then wrenches himself free of his victim's body, dealing a burst of damage.
Whoa.
Shadow Assassin Umbral Trespass can be cast from further away and resets the bonus magic damage from the Darkin Scythe after Kayn exits his victim.
Jesus.
Return Earth, please.
And Darkin Umbral Trespass deals extra damage as a percentage of the victim's max health, healing the Darkin in the process. Oh my god, really?
That is horseshit.
Let's take a look. Let's have a look.
And I get to look
Hang on.
forward to this ganking.
Oh,
move.
hang on.
Oh,
Okay, so he becomes Callista. So he basically turns anyone into Callista. But for a bad thing.
Yeah, it's the reverse of Callista.
It's a malicious Callista. Oh my god, what is that healing? What the hell was that healing? Hang on. What? Look at his health. Watch his health. Right, so he was on barely any health.
It was below half. And
Whoa.
It went to
What is that heal, Riot?
Rito Earth, please.
Rito, what the hell was that? That is ridiculous. Like, if you think so, basically it's look, we've almost killed Kayn. Let's finish. Oh, he just jumped into our tank and now he's on full health again. Oh my.
If he's in the darker mode, good fucking luck.
He's dark. So it seems like the darken mode is very much like shred the tank sort of thing. Because he's killed melee champions to do it. So he's all about like killing tanks. He's a percent max health damage. And I think it seems like the Shadow Assassin is just that. It's an assassin. He's to take out squishies quickly.
I'd hate to see him and Camille on the same team.
I wonder how his build path is gonna work.
I don't know. I mean.
They're so different from each other, focusing squishies to focusing tanks, that's quite different from each other.
I think it's going to be quite a high skill cap. I definitely want to try him out, though. He looks fun as all hell.
He doesn't look fun for me.
Angels
I'm a bot main.
Angels considering quitting the game. Angels considering quitting the game from watching these videos. Okay, so playing.
Man, it's fucking sexual for me.
Oh, I know. He is a jungler. Riot did say he's a jungler. So playing as Kayn. Kayn is a slippery, insatiable nightmare who uses his victims' bodies as recreational vehicle. The Shadow Reaper's ult is horrifying enough, but even scarier is his tendency to emerge suddenly from any wall in the rift. Okay, so you are invisible in there then. Kayn is the only champ in League who can change his class in the middle of a game. If the other team's squishier champs are carrying, he can focus on attacking ranged opponents to become the Shadow Assassin. If his team needs a tankier frontline, Riftt is the Darkin for the job. Let's have a look at this video then.
He's in his Darkin form.
Yeah. So this is for shredding Poppy. Oh my
He did like nothing to him.
What the hell? Oh my god, that is just stupid.
Shit.
Why? Okay, and here's Shadow Assassin. He just runs through it.
Oh my god, just look at that.
What the fuck was that? Angel, did you see that? He just like, hang on. I'm just gonna play that one more time because that is ridiculous. So, Poppy cannot hurt him for a start. Poppy cannot touch him. Like, she barely hurts him at all. And then he jumps. Then she tries to knock him away. He jumps inside Ezreal, kills Ezreal, and then just walks away. Watch this though. This is the crazy one. Bye, Rakan. And then he just like, what is this? This is horseshit.
Oh, how to sneak up on the enemy.
How do you fight this?
You can't.
I am the weapon, you are a tool. That's what Kayn says. So tips and tricks. Kayn and Riftt are hungry boys. Are they really now? Really now, Riot. And you've got to feed them by ganking lanes and dealing damage to champs. Taking too long to transform means you'll fall behind in the mid game. So from that, what I get is that you are supposed to be able to evolve, like choose his form by the end of laning phase. So you do lots of ganking early, and then you choose before the end of the game. And I am terrified as to the picture that is in the top left here. Why does it appear that he can jump onto a teleporting Shen?
Oh my god!
And follow him. That is terrifying.
Well,
That
he is
is
a ghost,
terrifying.
isn't he?
Because if he all he has to do, he sees Shen ulting, he just auto attacks Shen and then jumps into him, and Shen takes him with him to the bot lane that Shen is obviously trying to save. And brings the assassin with him.
What about just someone TPing?
Oh god, no, this is gonna be scary as shit. I love it.
Well, he's a ghost, so.
Okay, Kayn's
I'm never
too.
taking TP ever again. I am taking barrier. I am taking exhaust. I am taking anything to keep me a fucking alive on this group.
Kayn's two evolved forms have their own unique trade-offs. The Darkin has telegraphed crowd control and limited access to the enemy backlines. The Shadow Assassin has very limited sustained damage and no hard crowd control. Peep their team comp, then choose wisely. So yeah, I see what that means. So basically, if you the Darkin will be your stun lot. He's the tankier side of it, like I said. That and he's more I think it's more like utility based, I suppose, with the % max health damage to shred tanks and things like that. But you're not going to be able to get onto the enemy ADC in the backline. But if you've gone for the Shadow Assassin, you're not you literally are basically just that. You're an assassin. And so you're probably going to blow up really quickly.
Let's put it this way. What everyone thought Zaya and Rakan would be, this is it. It's two champs in one.
I know, right? But now, I think, personally, from what we've seen so far, I think the Shadow Assassin one is the more effective one. I mean, I know you've got a lot of like disruption with the Darkin version, but I think Shadow Assassin is more effective. I think
it's all going to depend on team comps. I mean, it
depends on your
you
scenario.
probably will pick the Darkin one, so then you can actually have a proper initiation with a Yasuo. But if you have like, if most of your team is tanky and you're actually like, you know, having a hard time getting to the squishies because of the tank, then
I've just read the last one. Humble Trespass has a few very interesting interactions with other mobile champions. See an enemy Shen ulting to bot lane, get close enough to trespass aboard the ninja train, and enjoy the ride. They openly admit he can do that. That is just stupid. Oh my god.
Oh god. I'm never picking Shen again.
Shen has just been like, Shen is now not like 0% win rate. Shen will never win with this guy on the enemy team. Like, if you see a Shen, you pick this guy, you pick Kayn, because oh my god.
It's like if you see that guy, pick Shen.
What happens if he goes inside an Akali in a Twilight Shroud?
Oh, that's a...
What happens if he goes inside a Zed or an Akali when they're in stealth?
Like,
does he get stealth too?
Like, yeah, will he reveal if he goes on to someone who goes into stealth? Will they be revealed?
Like Rengar even.
Will they be revealed, or will and with Zed or Yi? What if they hop out of the game? Like Zed and Yi will hop out of the game briefly. So what happens with things like that?
Does he get kicked out, maybe?
What will happen if he jumps onto an Alarian soul as he's doing his E?
I don't think you'd be able to, because you can't use his E while in combat, can you?
No, but let's say that he's hit Alarian soul, and Alarian soul E's to try and escape, and he ults him. Will the E still take him to where Alarian soul is going?
I have no idea. I guess we'll have to test it out. We should, when we get a chance, we should maybe do like a tester video and go in and try out his interactions with different things.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. I mean, I can't do that one until he comes out on live, because we don't all have PvE accounts. I have, but so I might try and get some videos of it. I love this though. Lies soothe the mind, don't they? Rast says. And then extras is just his badass as hell shadow.
To Kindred.
Oh, that's interesting, because he is like.
Oh,
I feel like he's a ghost. To be honest, because of the things that he can do. And I mean, ghosts go through walls. So does he.
I think I'm going to download this. I actually, even if I can't play this guy, I love his artwork. So I think I'm going to download this splash art.
If you look at his skin, it's really pale.
Well, half of him's been taken over by the Darkin already. Rasta's already corrupted him.
What if it absorbs his life force?
Well, I think that's what it does. I mean, it does run him through.
That's what I mean.
Anyway, I mean, I really like the look of this champion. I think he looks really cool, and also incredible amounts of bullshit. Yeah.
He's really cool and really scary.
I think this guy. I think, God forbid, we go against Mastery 7s of this guy, because this.
All I'll say is this: the whole Rip bot lane 2017 has just been increased.
You just play Morgana.
Oh, I do really want to know though about him coming through walls.
Yourself or your ADC. One of you is gonna fucking die.
Well, why don't you bard and use bard ult?
This is the thing. This is the thing though as well, right? Because of that shadow walk thing, or shadow step, or whatever the hell it was called. I think it's shadow step. When he can walk through the walls, I hope he's not completely invisible in those walls, because that is stupid. But from the way Riot are talking about it, I think.
By wards as well. If he goes through the wall.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, because that wall.
See him coming?
If he can't be seen in a wall and wards won't reveal him while he's in a wall, he could run down through the.
Reveal him through the wall.
He could run down through that wall down towards bot lane.
Oh god.
He could run through that. And just pop out of the freaking waterfall on the rift. It's
hey, could he go through a Talia wall?
Yeah, he could actually escape Talia, and he could press one button and get away from any of the trolls. Talia ult, Jarvan ult, fucking Anivia wall, Trundle pillar. It's he can just escape. He's not trollable.
Basically, what happened in my Trundle video, I managed to trap a Rengar in the wall. That wouldn't affect him. He would just shadow wall the fuck out of him.
Oh god! And wasn't there a leak or something that said that the walking through walls thing was going to be new Evelyn?
Ooh.
I really hope they don't do this to two champions. Evelyn's rework comes after so they said it was going to be a new champion, then Urgot, then a new champion, then Evelyn.
So I think he won't be until about Worlds.
Are they reworking Aatrox?
Oh yeah, they said there were going to be changes to Aatrox as well, but the thing is,
they've done this,
yeah, this is the only other Darkin we've seen since when was Aatrox released? Like season 2 or something?
2013, I think.
I don't know, but it's like it's a long time ago now, and Aatrox now finally has a brother.
I know he was released before the new Riftt. I know that much is certain.
Yeah.
So
he's a really cool concept, though. I love this guy. He looks badass. Like looks. I definitely give him a 10 out of 10 for the way he looks. Gameplay, I want to say 10, but I'm going to say 0 because I hate it. It seems cancerous as fuck. No, in all seriousness, though, I think if you want to be a fair judge, I'd say 8 for his gameplay. Because I think there is it's going to be quite complicated and there's room for error. I think, and people that aren't really sure what they're doing are going to end up in the wrong form. I think so. Like some point, you're going to end up picking the wrong form for him. So I think there's areas where it's a little bit unclear, but I think it's really cool and effective gameplay. So I think for his gameplay, I mean I need to try it.
It's kind of like Elementalist looks in that sense again, because you accidentally go into darkness form.
Yeah. I mean this is all Theorycraft now. So yeah, looks though, I love the way his appearance is amazing. But gameplay, I'd have to try it first. But from what I can see on paper, I think it looks pretty good. I like it.
It's scary and it needs a balance out.
Yeah.
Go away! Riot balance team, where the fuck are you? Or something. Get us back into the fucking HQ now.
Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything more to be said on this though, because we haven't got his skin yet. He hasn't had a skin released for him yet, so.
He looks very like demon though, like demon blade, yes.
Yeah, kind of, I suppose. I do like that we finally found we now know that Aatrox isn't alone in what he is.
What are Aatrox's skins? Because they might match to them.
Justicar, Sea Hunter, or whatever. He's got one more.
Mecha,
that's it.
Ooh, a mecha skin would be
Mecha
cool.
Kayn could be quite cool. Yeah, well, we'll see what they do on the PBE. So, but yeah, I think I'd like to hear what anyone watching. Thank you for watching. If you leave your comments down below about what you think of this new champion, he's scary as shit. I don't like the look he's giving me, but he looks badass as hell. If you'd like to see more of me, subscribe to join the clan. Thank you and goodbye.
He's sexy as fuck, but I hate him.